I guess we're not going to be playing Gear City. At least not until I can figure out to get it to work without crashing my system. Kind of crazy. Yep. So we're not playing that. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't play any Steam, any Steam demos. Let's try this one, Worditro. I saw a stream. I didn't see the game being played, but I saw in my list of list of people streaming that somebody was playing this game probably about a week or so ago. Le Poulet. Got it. Worditro demo. Hello, I am Le Poulet, and Worditro is my first game as a solo developer. I hope you enjoy this demo, as it will help me improve the game for its final version. Have fun. Wishlist on Steam. Win a Steam key of the game on my Discord server. Okay, let's see if we can get this game up here. Worditro. Difficulty tutorial. 9 rounds. 3. Start 3. Rewards 2. Disconnected. Disconnected. Subset. Let's see how to play the game. I think there'll probably be some typing involved in the game. Complete all the levels by forming words to reach the target score. Okay. Use all the letters to complete the targets. Create a word, you can click on the letters, drag and drop them on the grid, or use the keyboard. What is this energy thing here? Is that going down? You can write the word Enos or come up with one of your own. Confirm the word by pressing return or click on. You validate a word, 1 energy is consumed. If you run out of energy, the game is over. Okay. Energy rerolls and letters in hand are preserved between turns. The score is calculated by multiplying points and multis. Letters you trigger earn points, and multis are obtained based on the tiles you triggered. You can exchange letters using re-rolls. Each re-roll lets you swap up to 3 letters. You can drag and drop the letters into the re-roll area, right-click, or press Shift plus the letter on the keyboard. There's no timer, I guess. Can you click off of them? Okay, you can click off too. Let's see. I mean, Zoot Suit. Is that a word? It's not a word. Log. Let's do 0. Amount of 1 energy. Oh, you get bonuses here, okay. I kind of want to put... Can you randomize? Can you just randomize the letters sort? Just resort them. They do a re-roll, right? Okay, more vowels. So this must be like Scrabble letters. I'm just gonna do this. Legit. Legit. Oh, 120 points. Underline letters gave 0.5 multis, currently 1.5. Cash machine. Each improved letter, it's the green icon, I guess, placed in the reroll increases this bonus by 2 and by 4 for a special letter. Times 2 points, times 2 multis the first time energy runs out. Letters with green color, bold, italic, and underline are improved. Letters with yellow color and so this is asterisk, exclamation point. Oh, that's a bonus that you picked. I didn't know I just accidentally clicked on that thing. Okay, whatever. Do 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 do. So if I do this then, right? 1 point's underline. This is kind of a boring game to stream, isn't it? Anybody watching? This is kind of a boring game to stream. How do I get out of here? Remove all letters. There's no way to escape this game. I will do my best. Sort. Options. Oh. Options. I have not found an option yet to close the game. So I guess there's only one thing to do. That's to manually close the game. Boy, that was no fun. I know I've seen people streaming. I know I've seen people streaming um, Gear City. And I don't know why it just didn't want to work for me. But it did not. Oh, let's see. Almost just tempted to go back to Football Manager, try something new, try something different. But I think while this is starting up, I'm going to take a break. Really, I felt like the game was trolling me. I really did. I felt like the game was trolling me when it was basically doing all these outliers and stuff. Uh, there's only 32 viewers out there right now. Oh, let's see, not that one. Oh no, this isn't the one. Did I open it with Edge before? I did. And then this is task manager up there. Performance. GPU. Got to go back into open up the chat menu. Pop it out. And then what? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Let me nope, it's not it. We'll just leave it there for now. I'm gonna take a break, get a snack. I'll be right back. Oh. Oof. That might have sounded like a whoopee cushion, but it wasn't. It's just me making, I'd make that noise sometimes for my daughter when I'm getting up and down out of a chair. I'll go, and she thinks it's funny. So, um, ad starting in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. My hat is going right to the top of the screen, it looks like, when I sit back. I guess that's okay. It's fine. If it's okay with you, it's okay with me. So let's see. Should we start a new game or should we load a game? Let's start a new game. Let's start in England. I think they're in League Two, Wrexham. Um, yeah, we'll play the original again. after after what this game did to me in the Torquay save, I'm just kind of like, just I just want to play around with it and realize that let's see, I want to make sure I have these right. I don't want to use fake players or staff, but I do want to add players to playable teams. So if teams don't have, they're unable to fulfill particular team requirements at the start of the new game, checking this box will ensure that their playing team will be filled out with sufficient personnel. I don't want to add key staff. Football Manager typically starts in a new game, and let's uncheck that one. By disallowing transfer activity in the first transfer window of a saved game, the saved game will reflect the real world more accurately than if the save allows teams to make transfers they didn't in real life. So, disallowing transfer activity, disallowing transfer activity in the first transfer window of a save game will reflect the real world more accurately. Okay, so we're going to check that one. Disable playing attribute masking. If you wish to simply display all information and attributes from the off, leave this option unchecked. Attribute masking is a concept where certain attributes, in some cases all, are not visible to the human head coach. Because Football Manager assumes a head coach will not necessarily know everything about every player in the world. These attributes can be revealed through scouting or simply interacting with a player in various ways. He may be an opponent team you just faced, for example, or simply playing in the same division. If you wish to simply display all information and attributes from the off, leave this option unchecked. But it looks like checking it, if you check it, you're disabling player attribute masking. I don't want to disable play it. If you wish to simply display all information and attributes from the off, leave this option unchecked. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So we don't want to use the in-game editor. Let's see, so we're gonna go with France. We're gonna go with Wales. We're gonna go with Scotland, Spain. So the big five: England, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and then I want to do Ireland. Probably Northern Ireland, Scotland, Portugal, Wales, and Brazil. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So let's see how badly I can mess up Wrexham. Should have a lot of money from Rob and Rob. No, what is it? Ryan and Rob. And selecting and sending a player out on loan. Wrexham is taking for the point confirmed the appointment of Biff Gimble as the club's new head coach. Eyebrows have been raised in the soccer world to the appointment of the inexperienced 29-year-old. He's sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Stoke Caras. He replaces previous head coach Phil Parkinson. Welcome to Wrexham, Rob McElhenney. I think that's his, yeah, McElhenney. It's great to have you here. As part of the induction, you'll shortly receive our welcome pack and then go through the club's vision and objectives. Once again, congratulations. I hope I checked that box where I don't have to go through the inductions again. The Red Dragons rather memorably tasted Vanarama National title glory in 2023. They are the most successful club in JD Welsh Cup history. I think I'm either back or the ads are running. I think the ads are running. I'm not sure. Having enjoyed their greatest era in the 1970s, the Red Dragons are undoubtedly one of the most successful clubs in Wales. Boasting a proud total of 41 competition wins, here are just some of the highlights. Wrexham won the English third tier for the only time in 1978 and finished second once. Finished runners-up in the English fourth tier in 1970 and 1993. Won the Bristol St. Motors Trophy 2005. Won the English fifth tier for the only time in 2023 and finished runner-up on 2 occasions. Wow, they won the JD World Cup 23 times. Pretty impressive. Coaching staff here have put together a quick summary of the current Wrexham squad. A more comprehensive report is being compiled and will be shared in the next couple of days. The best 11. So this is what, a back three? Yeah, we're going to change that. No current transfer obligations. They want us to work within the payroll budget. They want to reach Sky Bet League 2 playoffs this year. Be competitive in the FA Cup. Be competitive in the Carabao Cup. And by the end of what, 4 seasons from now, 5 seasons, reach the Sky Bet League 1 playoffs. So they want us to get to the playoffs. By the end of next year, win promotion to Sky Bet League 1. So we already know that's already happened. Play entertaining soccer. Develop players using the club's youth system. Reach the Sky Bet League 2 playoffs. Get the better of our rivals Shrewsbury if we happen to play against them. Schedule preference to meet the press. No. Wrexham. Twitch. Well, it didn't ask me about doing the inductions, so hopefully it won't. Players last year, their contract. McLean recently signed a current contract, has a 1-year extension clause. So these all expire next year. And they're all on a 1-year deal. Tactics express how you want your team to play. I can get it. Preseason preparation. Due to return for preseason training today. Now would be a good time to review your plans for them. Broken ribs, 7 weeks to 3 months. He's a star player, probably one of our best players. That's usually how these saves start. I don't know if that was accurate or not. Egan O'Connell, central defender. McLean. He's a very good winger. Can also play defensive wingback. Elliot Lee. He likes to play up top. So I think Connor, defensive midfielder, can also play midfield. Evans. Nkwanko is with Arsenal. We have no transfer budget. Original budget was 0. 100% of transfer revenue is made available. Next season's minimum guaranteed budget will be 0. Payroll. Currently have spending of 153. We have a big scouting budget. See, this is where I kind of get lost with I don't want to do Route 1. Fluid counterattack. Mentality's cautious. Mentality's see, I need Elliot Lee up here. Yeah, like this here. Best 11. There's a little bit of weakness here. Pretty intense. And then we can do the Catenaccio. Catenaccio. It's defensive. Do I have players that can play these roles? That's the question. So in this role, attacking midfielder, that looks like that's his best role, right? So he's 3.5 stars as an attacking winger. Inside forward Barnett. Winger, inside forward. What was he? Inside forward support. Yeah, 2.5 stars. And then Lee, attacking midfielder, attack. He's still 3.5 stars. Okay. O'Connor, deep lying playmaker support. So I picked my best 11. So you can click best roles and duties or restore from the tactical style. So this is the Gegenpress tactical style. Pressing forward. So this is deep lying playmaker. So he should be over here. Because that's Evans' best position. Support. And ball winning midfielder, O'Connor. What was this one? Was this defend? Yeah. So far these work. Except Mullen's injured. Okay, Fadzine, wingback or defensive? He's a complete wingback. So he's a half a star less effective. Central defender defense. O'Connell, wide center back, ball playing defender defense. So he is a ball playing defender. What is libero? Libero is a central defender role that positions like a traditional center back out of possession. However, in possession, the libero looks to step up into midfield to act as a pivot. The role is often combined with an inverted fullback to ensure there's enough central defenders in the system at all times. Can he do inverted wingback? Not as well as he can do the wingback attack role though. And Okonkwo, he can do the goalkeeper defend duty, but this system wants a sweeper keeper. So he can also do that role. So I think we're going to go manage. Um, what is it? A 4-2? No, 4-2-3-1. Okay. Lee doesn't play out here. He's competent, but he'd much rather play in the middle. He doesn't play up there. Can McLean play inside like that? Unconvincing. As a enganche. Sides prime creator, a hook that joins midfield and attack and operates beyond the strikers. Can he do that? Enganche? He can. Okay, so you're coming over here. McLean, can he do the right side? No, he prefers to be out here. So that would not be the ideal for him. We're going to set this as the primary train tactic. Yeah. Okay, so the Catenaccio. Why is McLean in the center down there? Huh. He's not a central defender. Anybody else who can play in the center? I don't see anybody. Oh yeah, he can't play this position. So we can't play this. 5-2-3. If we played here, then he wouldn't be the best for that position. Probably Marriott would be the better one for that position. Deep lying forward. Oh, lots of space there. So is that how is that supposed to be good then for defensive? Stamina 14. Stamina 13. Stamina 13. Natural fitness 10. Stamina 9. Natural fitness 9. Can't play up there. What is this telling me? Why is it telling me that it's oh, why am I changing this one? Why am I changing that one? Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm just setting up a new save, and then I think I'm going to go to bed. This is Wrexham. Just setting up new tactics, gegenpress, and a fluid counterattack, and of course, this will not be McLean up here because he doesn't play up here. He can, looks like, but yeah, I think we're gonna have to put Mullen is injured. Seven weeks to 3 months. So we're gonna have to put Ollie Palmer. Maybe Marriott up there. Advance forward. What is this? Pressing forward. Target forward. I could put him up there as a pressing forward. So he would fit that. What about Marriott? He's 3 stars as a pressing forward. That's better. So look like that's going to be our tactic. Let's see what kind of depth do we have? 2.5, 2.5. Got pretty good depth there. So let's see. Evans, O'Connell, Boyle. So I've got 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. George Evans. Evans back here. He's my best defensive midfielder, second best on the right, and then he's my best defensive back. So I don't think I'm going to, if he's my best defensive back, Egan O'Connell, Thomas O'Connor. It's going to be interesting. So back to the tactic. Let's see. Is there a way to tell who our best ball playing defender is? If I do that by roles, like here. Oh man. So is it ball playing defender? What's his name? O'Connor? O'Connell. Wide center back. Okay. But is anybody a better ball playing defender? Let's go back here. He's a 2.5 star ball playing defender. O'Connell. Get out of here, bug. You're bugging me. He's a 3-star ball playing defender. He doesn't do ball player defending. He's O'Connell's the one we're looking at. Looks like he's it. So looks like he's it. He's our ball playing defender. 3 stars. Because that's what we need for this 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. This does concern me a little bit. But who knows? Maybe I'll just maybe at some point I'll just quit it and do something else. Ginger ale, people. Cheers. Stuff's delicious. Let's see. So next we got to go to the staff. So what do we need? We need a set piece coach, a head performance analyst, and we already have a performance. So we might be able to find a performance analyst. 11 and 4. I've got 1 of 2. Okay, yeah. So I need 2 coaches. And a goalkeeping coach, a fitness coach, and a coach. I need a set piece coach. And I've only got 4 slots. I need a head performance analyst. I need a performance analyst. I got 4 slots, so I need oh yeah, I want to talk to the board about adding a set piece coach. I need 2 other coaches. I've got a goalkeeping coach, a fitness coach, and a coach. Let's go with that for right now. Recruitment team members. I need a general manager. I need some scouts. I need some recruitment analysts. And I need a loan manager. Come on, Ryan and Rob. Why don't you guys have these on your team? Spend some money. I need a head physio. That's all they'll let me get. They won't let me get a doctor. Oh, I've already got a bunch of physios. She's 16. She's 12. He's 12. He's 9. He's 12. Okay, so we're going to promote her to head physio. I've not long joined my new club. Okay, well, I just want to give you a better job. How does that sound? I'll hire somebody that's better than you then. I will hire somebody that is better than you. Handles team selection under 18s. Handles team selection Wrexham. Handles team selection under 21s. So that's kind of what I want to see. I want to see what the rest of my squad looks like. Let's see. 21 squad. How many do I have? Nope. 17. I wonder how many I can have. Probably about the same on the under 18s, huh? 16. Senior squad, we got a lot. A lot of people on the squad. 28. So I'm not sure though. So let's say we have 15. No. How many substitutes can we have? Let's look at the league rules. I bet League 2. No more than 5 loan players. Match squad must have no more than 4 loan players from the same club. Seven subs named. 5 can be used. Okay. Because in the Torquay save that I had, 5 substitutes were named and 3 could be used. We're playing the same game, right? It's football. 11 players on the pitch, 90 minutes, running up and down the field. But in the lower divisions, the lower leagues, you get less substitutes, you get a smaller bench and less substitutes. I don't get that. I don't get that. And the higher up you go, the bigger your bench can be and the more subs you can use. I don't get that. It should be the same across the whole thing. Maybe it's because if you name a sub, it costs you money. That's usually part of a contract. Hey, what is going on, Jair? Jair or Jair? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Um, yeah, I was just saying that I think the reason why, as you go down the football leagues in English football, like for example, in my Torquay save, so Wrexham's in Skybet League 2, and my Torquay save, which is in Vanarama National League South, you could have 5 subs and or you could have 5 on your bench with 3 subs. And I think the reason for that is in the contracts, you know, a player is paid in contracts. There can be a fee that a club pays to the player for appearances that they make, which would just be, I guess, appearances in the game. And then also, if you don't play, if you stay on the bench in a contract, you can have a fee for that too that they have to pay the player. So probably why the bench is smaller in the lower leagues and only 3 subs can be used is because the clubs can't afford to have a bigger bench and use more subs. That's what I'm thinking. How you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? See some new people in the chat. I'm hanging out, trying to figure out this game. I've only got 150 hours in it, so I'm a newbie. So I wanted to find out why did I come over here again? Trialists cannot play in matches. It's funny because I think in my tour queue save, I had a trialist, and my general manager suggested to me that they could play in an upcoming match to see how they would play under match conditions. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they can't play in matches. I read this before. I'm pretty sure they can't play in matches. So sure enough, on match day, I try to add them to the match squad. Nope, can't do it. I'm like, Gary, my GM, Gary, why are you telling me to do this when I can't do it? Come on, game. Players cannot complain of men who are in 2 clubs. What was I looking at this for? I was looking for something specific in here to see the rules on something. I just got a little snack here, so. I was looking for match squad sizes. Maximum team size of 22 players. See, I don't quite understand this whole thing. 12 hours in? Yeah. You know what? So I've played another sports interactive game called Eastside Hockey Manager. And you know how those little tips and stuff show up when the game is loading? It'll give you a tip across the bottom of the screen. Tip hints and tips or tips and hints. Here we got ads starting in about 5 minutes. So in this other game, Eastside Hockey Manager, you have those things going along. Well, there is a file inside the game called hints, and I'm not sure what the extension is on it, but it's got all of the hints in there. And there's a lot of good hints in there. But the only problem is, they display on the bottom of the screen for a few seconds while the screen's loading, and then they disappear. And so I was thinking last night, you know what? They've got the same thing in this game as the sports interactive game. They got the same thing that the hints come up at the bottom of the screen. There's got to be a hints file. So I found it, and I found out how to open it up. And let me see if I have it open. Excuse me. So this is what it looks like. Now, I think somebody actually fixed this. And what they did is they just pulled all of the hints out of here and put them into like a text file or whatever, so that you didn't have all. This is the XML file, or this is the FMF file, that's opened up in it's in Microsoft Edge, I believe. It's like right here, when viewing your player's profile, you can check his progress and training over the past 12 months by selecting his name while in the individual sub-tab on the training screen. And then it gives you the comment when they're programming it. Comment, hints and tips, training, beginner level. Note tells the user that they can view a graph showing the player's progress with training. Down here, you can place job advertisements for staff by visiting the staff section from the sidebar and place advert. I mean, you read down through this stuff, you're going to find a lot of good stuff in here because I found a lot of good stuff when I was playing East Side Hockey Manager. You have to, though, go into, if you have FM24 on Steam, just do a search in your library for, what's the, trying to remember what the, what the file name is. Yeah, Skybet League 2. I'm playing Wrexham. Cool. So this is what the program that you want. If you go into your library and you do a search for Football Manager 2024 Resource Archiver, or you could just put in Resource, or you could put in Archiver, it would pull it up. It's a program that you can install. You load it. You get that file, the hints file, out of your Steam Football Manager folder, and you can open it with this resource archiver, and you can save it as a XML file, and then you can open it with Microsoft Edge. Okay, let's see. Go here. Go here. Task Manager. Go to Stream Health. Come down here too. Oh man, I just did this. I just did this. Gosh. All right, Stream Health. Task Manager. Group. OBS. It's all there. So maximum team size is 22 players. See, I don't understand about this registering. How do you register players in, because right now it's July 3rd, and I don't know how we can tell if my players are registered or not. Yeah, I'm not sure. So this is the registration screen. Players over the age of 20 or younger. Players of the age of 20 or younger on January 1st. Looks like ads. You guys see ads running? Or you just hear me talking? Okay, yeah, I don't know how this whole ad thing works. Players of the age of 20 or younger on January 1st, 2020 do not have to be registered. Goalkeepers 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 do not have to be registered. Hmm. Okay, I guess I'm back. I hope I'm back. Let's see. Advice and report scouting. I'll assign scouts and I'll handle scouting meetings, transfers and contracts. I'm no good at this. I mean, I'd like to, um, you guys can initiate. I'd like to finalize player signings because in my game, in my Torquay game, I delegated this. I delegated all this to my general manager. And even though we were over budget on our payroll, he went around signing under 18s to pro contracts. I'm like, dude, you're going to get me in trouble with the board. I thought since he's the general manager and he was doing this, that it was okay with the board. But I thought maybe the board had increased like the payroll budget or something. No, no. He's just getting me in trouble with the board. So you can initiate sales, you can negotiate player sales. I will finalize them. So basically, at the end of the game, he was bringing in all these kids, like 15, 16 years old. I think this guy would be like really good for the future. He wants to pay him like 150 bucks a week. I'm like, no, I must have canceled a dozen, maybe a dozen and a half that he was trying to set up. Find and sign young players for the future. Under 21s. You can initiate stuff. I want to finalize it. I don't want any surprises. You can do all that stuff. I will occasionally do stuff in the schedule, the training schedule, but I'll let them set all that stuff up. And I will also do stuff in individual training. You can give me selection advice. And then you guys can handle the under 21, under 18s. I will do the touchline shouts. I will lead the pep talks. I will delegate the friendly matches. Oh, I'm not clicking. I'm doing the I'm doing the classic. I'm doing the classic mistake. Ryan Reynolds is the chairperson. Rob McElhenney is the director. Oh, I was hired by Ryan Reynolds. Nice. How's it going, Mr. Reynolds? I want to try to find the best head coach for the under 18s and the under 21s. I'm sure I'll get a notice when this is due to. Somebody will tell me. Finalizing, 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 finalizing. Finalizing player signs for Wrexham for incoming loan offers for the under 21s, the under 21s, the under 18s, under 18s. I got to click on confirm. I just kind of fly through this, and when it's all over, I'm like, wait a second. I didn't want to do any of this. Oh, I didn't click on confirm. Got to click on confirm. Advice, I preside the opposition instructions. Match. Somebody else can do the under 18 stuff. Until I get a set piece coach. I might actually do this. I might try to learn how to do this. Although I am going to try to hire a set piece coach. Training. How about if we get started off on the right foot with recovery and match review and rest. Match review after every game. So what the match review does, it increases team cohesion. So you start doing your match review after every game. It increases tactical familiarity and increases team cohesion. So your team cohesion is high, the players are happier, they play better together. So I do that after every match. Got a team bonding over here. Team bonding is good because it greatly increases happiness, increases team cohesion. It develops a teamwork attribute. It slightly reduces fatigue and it slightly reduces condition. So the only negative effect it has is it slightly reduces condition. And match review has no negative impact at all. So we're going to put a match review after every game. And then we're going to rest. Do 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 do. Okay, so tactic is going to be the gegenpress. So it's going to look like, where's that thing that shows you? Working hard and above all else, being fit and mobile enough to press the opposition immediately after losing the ball. Now, I know that there was something that showed how the players move in there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go with a team bonding probably every other week, maybe every week to begin. And then we want to do an attacking patient once a week. And then we want to do a probably an attacking direct. Team bonding down here. This is going to be a match review. That's good for now. That's coming up tomorrow. I want to I'm going to go back to staff. And we need to hire a head coach. Assistant coach. 2 other coaches, so probably that would be a goalkeeping coach and a fitness coach, and then a performance analyst. Okay. And we can get them a physio and a sports scientist. And then the under 18s, got a head coach for them. We need an assistant coach. We need goalkeeping coach, fitness coach, and a just general coach. The recruitment team and a physio. And a sports scientist. I wonder if they would let us get a set piece. Don't know. So we got that coaching stuff going. We got that going. We've got that going. So we're going to be in the Carabao Cup. So I guess we're not in the FA Trophy. I didn't even look to see. Season preview. Oh, we're supposed to get promoted. We are supposed to get promoted. Interesting. Development Center, Max Cleworth. They promise anybody anything? About the transfer. Mullen's the best. He's out for 7 weeks to 3 months. So we may not get him back until July, August, September, October. July, August, September. May not get him back till October. We got Marriott, Lee. Lee's gonna be running my midfield basically. He's 2 stars. What else can he play? His target forward, deep lying forward, target forward, advance forward. Don't know if he'd be playing there or not. McLean, Davis, Mendy, Lee, Cannon, Young, McLean. So we're probably going to have him on the left. Bolton, Barnett, Anthony Ford. So Dave can play on the left or the right. Left to the right. Oh, I know what I need to do. What is a Raumdauter? Space investigator. His main role is to find pockets of space in which to operate, essentially a wide poacher. Takes up seemingly harmless positions out wide, waiting for the opportune moment to burst through the defensive line for that telling shot or cross. Okay. So So one thing that I was reading about today. So inside forward support. Now he might not like this. So Lolujo, who's a streamer of renown, some renown, he said your wingers should be able to play on both sides. So he said he always trains his wingers if they just play on one side and his wingbacks to be able to play on both sides. So McLean is a natural here. So this was a inside what? Inside forward support. So let's get him trained to so the wingbacks. See, he only plays on the left. We're going to train him on the right. So in this, see, this isn't right. This isn't right. I set this up before. So we're going to train him to be an attacking wingback on the right-hand side. Wingback right, attack. And then Bolton would be wingback defend on this side. Wingback left, defend. I wonder if you can just pick the wingback position. Or if you have to pick a specific, you have to pick a specific duty. Okay. So I've got these guys set up to do their additional training. Winger support. Left wing attack. Thought that's what I did, set him up on. Not wing back. It's up here. That's the one I'm doing. What was I thinking? Oh, I don't want him to train as a wing back. We're training him here as a winger. I already did these. I have to figure this. Okay, I want to train him as a inside forward support. Packing midfielder right. Inside forward support. Looks like he can already do that. Let's train him up some more. And then Barnett, left side winger attacking. I already did this. Attacking midfielder, left winger attack. Yeah, okay. And then what did I do in the back? Make sure I did that right. Wing back right, attack. Wing back left. Wing back left. Defend. Man, look at him. Look at all these positions. Amazing. I got to say something about last night. I'm not sure if you were here, Veggie, last night, but you know, I put in my stream that I am no profanity, no like sexual innuendo or um, vulgarity, stuff like that. And I don't play music in my channel. If I did, it would be something light, probably classical. I love classical music. But anyways, I could probably do that. Not a bad idea because you can probably find some classical music that's um public domain. Sometimes though, the performance is copyrighted, but so anyways, last night I was looking for somebody to raid and I saw this streamer on who plays strategy games. I love strategy games. He was playing a game that I have, but I haven't played in a while. And now the game has trains in it. So I thought it'd be cool to watch some of his gameplay and kind of get some tips and stuff from him. I went along in the raid and chatted with him for probably about 5-10 minutes in chat, asked him some questions and stuff. And he showed me his whole base and everything. So he's a nice guy, but, and I knew this kind of going in. It's why I don't watch him when my daughter and I are watching Twitch, because he swears a lot, drops a lot of F bombs and stuff. Not a lot, but enough. And and also last night he was kind of playing like heavy metal music. And I think I had heard something like that on his stream before. And again, my my daughter and I watch like Squirrel. We watched Bob Ross on Twitch. We watched some of the other streamers who don't use profanity. So anyway, so I knew about this guy. I knew that he sometimes used profanity, and he sometimes had like heavy metal playing. And I rated his channel anyway. And after I did, I thought about it. I thought, you know what? I can't have my stream say that there's no profanity in my stream, there's no vulgarity, and I raid a channel and send my viewers into a channel where there's profanity and vulgarity in the form of heavy metal music. Like, I can't do that. You know, the people come into my stream because they see like, oh wow, great, there's no profanity, oh there's no vulgarity, um, you know, and then I send you guys to a stream where there is profanity and vulgarity, then that's just defeats the whole purpose of saying this is my stream. And I can see now why sometimes streamers don't raid other channels. Um, I mean, I could even, I'm probably going to be closing the stream down right now, but I could even send you guys off to another FM streamer, and maybe they're have heavy metal music playing and they're dropping F bombs every couple of minutes, or more. And so, yeah, I'm just want to try to be careful with that, because I really do want my channel to be a nice channel. Nice to hang out, nice to not hear, somebody swearing up and down and cursing and, you know, all that stuff. I mean, I don't like hearing it. And I think people, if they see that my channel says no profanity, then they don't like hearing it either. Um, so I just want to apologize for that, because the thing is, the guy seems like a nice guy. He seems like a nice guy. He's very helpful. If you go on his channel, like I said, last night I went in, he was showing me his bass and everything. I'm sure he's really proud of it. It was a really cool looking bass in Captain of Industry. And he seems like a nice guy. And if guess what? If he didn't use profanity and if he didn't have heavy metal music playing, I'd watch him a lot more. There's a lot of streamers. There's one streamer in particular I can think of who plays a lot of Paradox games, but he drops a lot of profanity in his stream. So I might watch him if my daughter's, but he's usually streaming during the day. My daughter and I at home this summer, and so if we're at home during the day, we're not going to watch him, or I'll watch him and I'll have the sound turned down. Um, Same with some other streamers. I don't have them on when my daughter's at home because of the profanity. So, I mean, that's why I call my stream a family. It's family friendly, which means I'm not going to send you off to somebody who is using profanity knowingly. I shouldn't do that. And I knew that this guy could and does use profanity. I didn't know that he would have the heavy metal on, but so anyways, I apologize for that. Um Anybody in the channel? So I'm going to call it for tonight. Um, I did my slow roll on the game, and we got some things going. We got these guys training to play in both positions. I should really do that with my backups too. Um, Jordan Davies, he's a Mazzala. Look at his positioning. He's 24 years old. Look at all the different positions he can play. Accomplished, accomplished. Gosh. Who's 3.5 star potential? I want him playing. What's his name? Jordan Davies. He's from Wales. Yeah, 4 goalkeepers. Rob is 33. He's probably not going to be. I know what I have to do. I'm not sure when the beginning of preseason. Transfer window news. Done deals. I haven't even rolled the date yet. I guess the transfer window's open. Closes in 8 weeks and 4 days. Okay. Well, I do need to get rid of some players, it looks like. Like this goalkeeper. He's probably not going to be good enough for us. I'm at 2 stars. And my under 18 team has 2 good goalkeepers, looks like. Ultimate squad view. Let's go over here to ultimate squad view. They've only got 1 goalkeeper. But who is Arthur Nwankwo is going to be my starter. Then who? Mark Howard. But Mark Howard is what? Oh, he's agreed playing time backup. Nwankwo is first choice. Okay. So then Luke Nicholas. Can he go down to the under 21s? What's the rules on the other under 21s? I got to start reading some of those tips. I got to start reading some of those tips. Let's just go save again. It might take me a long time to get through this save. What's my must respond? Oh, Hi, Ryan. How's it going? You are the chairperson. Okay. Club Vision and Expectations meeting. As discussed in the welcome meeting, the board would like to talk about the club's long term vision and outline our initial expectations, both for this season and the years ahead. The club is competing in 4 competitions this season. Bristol Street Motors Trophy. What is that? Never heard of that. Sign high reputation players. Grow the club's reputation with, I assume you're going to grow the club's reputation by signing high reputation players. Work within payroll budget. Expand the stadium. Oh, that's in progress. Good. Reach Sky Bet 2 playoffs. End of the current season. Be competitive in the FA Cup. Be competitive in the Carabao Cup. Reach at least the knockout stages of the Bristol St. Motors Trophy. I don't know what that is. End of next season, win promotion to Sky Bet League One. And work towards the playoffs. Oh, my contract expires at the end of that season. Work towards the playoffs. Work towards the playoffs. Reach the playoffs in 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons. Sure. I have accepted the proposed club vision, yes. But since it's only 9 o'clock in the morning and I've got to do some transfer stuff, then we're just going to call it there. Okay. Let's see. Where am I? Thanks for the follow, Stinky. Appreciate it. Oh, Stinky Poop. I didn't recognize them when he followed. I'm sorry. There's just so much information. So much information in Twitch. And then there's so much information in this hints file. When viewing the tactics screen, customize your formation by selecting the overview menu option before dragging and dropping players into various positions on the pitch. Mm-hmm. You can add other teams' players to your shortlist by right-clicking on them and selecting Add to Shortlist from the pop-up menu. So much. Well, that's going to do it for me for tonight. I can try to see if there's anybody to raid. Polish, Spanish, English, Darts Live. Oh, Stinky Poopy. He's streaming right now. English, new followers welcome, affiliate grind, British strategy friendly. Let's go raid Stinky Poopy because Stinky Poopy was just in the channel. Let's see. See if I got this set up right. So I'm going to say good night. And wherever you are in the wide world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. And we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the follows. We're going to go raid Stinky Poopy. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Let's put on my big pick splash screen. See how this works out. Okay. So that's going to do it for me tonight. Like I said, let's go ahead and raid Stinky Poopy. And toss Stinky Poopy a follow. Now, I don't know, again, I don't know if he's, what profanity, music, whatever. But he was in the channel and he did say hi and could be a woman. I don't know. I'm just using the male pronoun because that's what you do, I guess, when you're talking about streamers. But anyways, we're going to send over for now, and then I'm going to end the stream, and hopefully everything will work out. And hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.